The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. If you look at what you don't have in life, you'll never have enough. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot in it and hang on. Always remember that you are absolutely unique, just like everyone else. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched, they must be felt with the heart. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. You will face many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing the game. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Life is a long lesson in humility. In 3 words I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Love the life you live. Live the life you love. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. Life is made of ever so many partings welded together. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Life is trying things to see if they work. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. Success is not final, failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. The way to get started is to quit talking and begin doing. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. The secret of success is to do the common thing uncommonly well. I find that the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. The real test is not whether you avoid this failure, because you won't. It's whether you let it harden or shame you into inaction, or whether you learn from it, whether you choose to persevere. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. I have learned over the years that when one's mind is made up, this diminishes fear. I alone cannot change the world, but I can cast a stone across the water to create many ripples. Nothing is impossible, the word itself says, I'm possible. The question isn't who is going to let me, it's who is going to stop me. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. 20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So, throw off the bowlines, sail away from safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore, dream, discover.